How is it going, ladies and gentlemen? It is the man, the myth, Rakafaka, and today I am coming in with a big Horizon tips and tricks. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but tonight is the day. I'm going to finally do this video. But I'm a 17,000 kill Horizon, if you don't know already. I'm in the top 100, I'm pretty sure, who knows now, but if I kept playing when I did start playing Horizon, I'd probably be at least top 50 Horizon. I know a lot about this character. I know the tips, the tricks, the everything you need to and you want to know to become Horizon Pro. And because you want to be a Horizon Pro, because guess what, she's the best legend in the game. But let's just get straight into it. But first, if you guys are new here, please like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, because I will be streaming on YouTube often. Sorry I have not been posting recently as I messed up my back. Thought it was kidney trouble, but I messed up my back and it was really painful to sit down for long periods of time. But I'm feeling a little bit better. But anyway, let's get straight into this. So first of all, Horizon's passive. If you don't know already, Horizon's passive is called Spacewalk. Her passive gives her increased control over her movement in the air, allowing her to move and land where she wants. This also means she loses minimal momentum after landing, unlike other legends, which in easier terms means if you land on the ground from a high place or a high building, as other legends, they would freeze for maybe a couple seconds. You won't be able to move straight away, but Horizon, she gets a boost. She is able to move around in the air a lot easier, so on controller, which is very nice, you can actually kind of strafe with her compared to other legends that I've noticed, which is very, very fun. That's what I love using Horizon for. She has the best movement in the game in my opinion, and if you're a PS4 player like myself, you can move around like you're a PC player, and it feels so good. Horizon feels very good, especially at the beginning of games. She can also, as I like to do, I like to launch streamer building and cap, and I land right through the door that is always open, and it boosts me straight in to the building. Apart from other legends, you would stop and have to run in Horizon. You can boost slide straight into the building. That is her passive. Very simple, quite nice, and I hope it never gets changed. But Horizon's ultimate is also a black hole. She deploys Newt to create a mini black hole that pulls in surrounding players, preventing them from escaping. Legends with mobility skills should have an easier time getting away, but regardless, you don't want to be near the event Horizon. So in simple terms, this means Horizon's ultimate is Newt. As you know, she has a little robot that sucks in enemies and it pulls her closer to them. She also gets an outline of enemies when they are in the black hole, which is very, very fun. It's easier to see people through, it sucks them in. But so my first tip to become a Horizon Pro: when you're throwing Newt, you better have an arc star. If you use Horizon with arc stars and her ultimate with arc stars is probably one of the most OP things in the game, which makes arc stars as broken as they can. But that's easy, simple as. Horizon's passive is a very simple one as well. Horizon's passive is called a gravity lift. Horizon's tactical ability creates an anti-grav field that lifts players upwards and boosts them outwards when they exit. This combines well with her passive ability, allowing her to access high ground more easily, and can even be used to launch enemies into the air, lift a downed ally out of danger. So yes, she has a gravity lift that pulls you in the air, and it helps you. It pushes you into high ground. You can also boost your teammate towards you if they've fallen down. You can also do all these things. But I'm going to get into more detail with this. This is just a quick thing. But anyway, as you said, my first tip was always to carry arc stars while using Horizon's black hole, and every single Horizon main will tell you that. Always carry arc stars. With her black hole, there's a lot you can do. I like to use, this is probably my second tip for her black hole, would also be, so you get people that like to be annoying, like these Wraith mains that love to just sit on doors and just stand there and wait for you to kick them down for you to then get beamed as soon as you kick it down. But Horizon's black hole pulls doors down, breaks them instantly, and then it gets pulled towards you. So When an enemy is on a door, you throw Horizon's ultimate. You might have seen me do this before if you've watched my streams. You throw her ultimate on a door and you will pull the door out. It will break the door, you don't need to kick it down, and then you will be able to proceed and shoot the enemy. Her black hole is very good for also running away. If I'm one shot, I run away, I drop that black hole on me and it slows the enemy down while they're trying to come for me. So her black hole can be used in many predicaments, many situations, and it's a very simple and easy ability. It used to be very OP. I think it still is. The black hole didn't get changed much, but with the black hole you can always, I don't know, test out, experiment, because the black hole can be used in many situations. But the best situation I like to use the black hole in would be when there is a group of enemies on high ground. It would suck them in, you throw an arc star and it blows them all up, they all get stunned. You then proceed to throw your gravity lift and bring you and your teammate up while enemies are healing. But if you're a solo player, definitely sit and use the black hole on doors because it breaks the doors. Not many people do this. It is a very, I don't know, I don't see much people doing this when they play Horizon, but it's a way to just break down doors very easily. You don't need to do anything about it. But let's get straight into the gravity lift. The gravity lift is the best thing about this. So the way I like to use the gravity lift, I like to use the gravity lift in every single scenario of the game. There's no explaining it. I use the gravity lift for everything. I use the gravity lift for when I'm running around looking for enemies, just to give me a little speed boost. I like to use the gravity lift while going down hills, just to get a little speed boost because of Horizon's passive. Horizon's passive and gravity lift work like a charm. They both come together, so when you're in the air and you have a hard landing, you can easily just slide down, get a big boost. But with the gravity lift, there's also many things you can do. Another thing right here, doorways. If you're trying to heal and you see someone breaking down a doorway, you throw the gravity lift over the door and they can't get through that door for multiple seconds. For how long that gravity lift stays up, they cannot get through the door. So as I said before, if you sit and you experiment with her and you use it to your advantage and you try. But my favorite thing about the gravity lift is also you throw the gravity lift when someone's behind cover, like a rock. There's a lot of rocks in the maps and cover in these maps, so you can throw the gravity lift and you can shoot up from an angle. You have a Octane as a teammate, he jump pads in from a different angle with you and your other teammates. You're in the air using a flatline, a 301. We're going to get into the weapons in a bit, but you jump into the air and your teammates can flank while you're the one as the target. I've noticed with Horizon you have to be a very accurate player. You have to scare the enemies because she's not as good as, her gravity lift's not as good as before. The gravity lift would go up really quick. I think it's 75% of what it was before. Her nerf put it down to 50%, they chucked it back up to 70%, 75%, I'm sure. So it's not as quick as it was before. Before it was really quick, you could stay on the gravity lift forever, but now you get chucked off at 2 seconds. You have to have really good accuracy, and we will get into the weapons that I prefer to use and I think are the best weapons for Horizon. But when it comes to using your gravity lift, you can use it in very good situations, such as the doorways, getting onto high ground from different angles. Like I don't know, Horizon's a very good solo legend. But then also, if you combine her with a really talented team, you can come up with loads of angles. You'll have the best angles in the game. If you have a teammate that plays Octane and a jump pad, or a teammate that plays, if you play Pathfinder, Horizon, Octane, and you're just messing around the pubs, I know they're not the ranked meta, but if you're just messing around the pubs with a little free stack, you will get all the angles in the world. You can have fun. Horizon makes the game super fun. She makes the game very mobile and very fast paced. You don't feel clunky like some characters like Gibby. You don't feel clunky with Horizon because of everything about her. She's just really fast paced. She's just very fun. But with the gravity lift, I would always use it on buildings. I know sometimes you might get beamed. Sometimes there's a really good player, but you get used to it. You're always going to have good players that know how to track you. But Don't be afraid to use your gravity lift in sticky situations that you don't think you'll be able to use it in, like gravity lifting up to construction on World's Edge. You will be able to beam players while going up. I also have a little technique with Horizon that I like to use in the open. So when I'm using the gravity lift, I go up, and if I'm fighting two people, say I down one and I'm pretty weak, I use my gravity lift in nowhere. I'm using it for nothing. So pretty much what I would do is I would use my gravity lift and I would hope that the enemy follows me, and I look straight down on the gravity lift and I shoot all headshots. Not many people do this. I've done it on stream a few times and people have been like, wow. Didn't realize that. But yeah, people follow you on your gravity lift, and it's a lot harder in this game to shoot up than it is to shoot down. That's all I'm saying. It's harder to look in the sky than it is to look down, and it's easy. So use your gravity lift wisely, use your gravity lift very efficiently, because you can just mess around with it. You get it back all very quickly, but we've got the firing range in Apex, so that's the best way to do it. So let me get into the weapons that I would prefer to use as Horizon. So there are a few weapons that you'll probably see in the clips that I'm showing, and that is, the main weapon would be the 301. I would say the 301 is the best weapon for Horizon. Short range, medium range, long range. Put a bruiser on the 301, you use your gravity lift and you just shoot people across the map. Short range, 301 is a very, very good gun, short range. Medium range is a very good gun, short range too. I would also say the Eva 8, because of her passive where she gets a big boost when she lands on the ground. So if you drop low ground, an Eva 8 would do you perfectly. The Eva 8 is one of the best shotguns in the game, probably is the best shotgun in the game. So use the Eva 8 301. That's a loadout that I would like to use. It's a loadout that I'd be happy to use every single game. Another gun that I love using would be the Flatline. The Flatline is the highest damage DPS gun in the game. I know it's pretty tricky to use its recoil, but we have the firing range, so if you sit and practice with the Flatline, you'll get used to it. The Flatline is a very, very accurate gun, and when you're in Horizon's gravity lift, I've noticed it's very easy to hit headshots. So the Flatline does you very well in the air while using the gravity lift. You just beam people in seconds. 2 seconds, 220, they're dead. Just like that. What else would I say? I know the Spitfire's in the care package, but pick up a Spitfire with Horizon, you just don't run out of ammo. You can kill a whole team on a roof without reloading in the gravity lift. That's just a special mention, but I would say the Flatline, the 301, and the Eva 8 are the top 3 weapons that I would say to use this Horizon. Honourable mention would be the Wingman, obviously, but if you're a stylish player that likes to do some style, you would run a Wingman. That's what I would say. The Wingman's pretty fun. On Horizon, you can go for trick shots. In the gravity lift, you can just do everything with the Wingman with Horizon. I'm a Wingman player myself, so I'm always going to give Wingman justice, obviously. And another honourable mention would be the Kraber. Obviously, we got to put the Kraber in there. Kraber, again, trick shots. You can shoot people from very far distance in the gravity lift. It's a little bit tricky to use the Kraber in the gravity lift. Sometimes your aim goes really wonky, but if you're quick and snappy with the Kraber is crucial with Horizon. The Kraber's crucial with every character, but it's very crucial with Horizon. These are not specifically guns that I would use, but if you're not a good player, well, not a good player, if you're not the best player, say with a Flatline, I would change that to a Rampage. The Rampage would be very, very good on Horizon. I don't use this myself, but this is my opinion. I would say the Rampage would be very good charged up with Horizon. The Havoc, the G7. The G7 used to be really good on Horizon when you could stay up forever, but the G7 with Horizon, definitely, if you're not the best player in the world. The R99 is very good. I'm not a big fan of the 99 right now, and we have also got to tell the best gun to use with Horizon in this game right now is the Volt. The Volt is my favourite weapon in the game. It is so good long range, it's so good medium range, and the short range on the Volt just kills people instantly. The Volt is energy ammo, it means it doesn't drop. Energy ammo does not drop in this game. It is very easy to control energy ammo from a distance. I know you think the Havoc, but it's very easy to control energy ammo across the map. You can spray people very simple with the Volt. Energy ammo doesn't drop, so very simple. So yeah, these are the guns that I would prefer to use. I don't really use much other guns than that. As you can probably see by these clips, I won't use much other guns. I'll use pretty much the same weapons. I get used to them. But definitely my biggest tip of them all would be, do not give up. If you don't think Horizon's good for you, if you think Horizon's a little bit too fast paced for you or anything, I would just keep playing her. Get used to her. I've been playing Horizon since she came out. I took a break, I played some Lifeline and all that, but Horizon would be the best solo character in the game. There's no doubt in my mind that since this buff that she got given again, she is one of the best solo characters in the game. She's the most funnest character in the game. I know she's not in ranked meta, I know she's not in all this, but you can make any character meta. You just need to get good with them. That's the way I see it. This is the first time I'm making a video like this, so I probably could have done a lot better. I hope you guys enjoy. This is about 15 minutes long, and I will be streaming probably tomorrow. I will upload this video as soon as I finish editing it, and I will definitely stream as soon as possible. I've been feeling a little bit sick, so I will catch you guys in a bit. If you stuck around this whole video, wow, 16 minutes, thank you. Like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and put in the comments Horizon's the best legend in the game. If this video gets 30 likes, I will be putting a Monster Energy code in the comments for first come first serve. Anyone can get it. I have a lot of spare ones that I will be having, so first come first serve. Monster Energy code will be in the comments for the promotion, so 30 likes and that will be dropped in the comments. So thank you, goodbye, and have a great day.